Hidden in the forest lies a trace of a different era, a forgotten summer camp frozen in time. But there is a stark contrast between the camp's serene surroundings and its former purpose. For decades, miners and their families spent their summers here, enjoying nature. However, when the coal mine shut down, the camp soon followed. In this episode, we venture inside the remains of this time capsule-like camp and take a deep dive into the past lives of Poland's coal miners. We started our adventure in the forest, where we quickly found the fence was broken, making us enter the premises. The terrain houses a total of 25 different houses and a recreational and dining facility. We first wanted to take a look at such a house. The house is a so-called Breda house, which was actually a mass-produced holiday house by a Polish state company. Throughout Poland, thousands of these large, identical holiday houses were constructed. The majority of them were located in state or factory-owned vacation parks. Some were closed, so we headed over to these three connected units.
Gezellige boel hier.
This one was fortunately open and still seemingly furnished. The condition was also pretty good, with no noticeable leaks. Although they were quite small and tightly decorated, they were still quite cozy, even to this day. Upstairs the bedrooms were located, 2 to be exact. All still intact, still made up, ready to sleep in. You really don't realize the camp was abandoned over 20 years ago.
Wacht, waar?
Er ligt een camera doorheen gelopen.
Waar?
Moet je kijken. Hieronder.
Nee.
We were quite sure at the time that it was not in use, but just to be sure, we decided to head over to the central entertainment building. Life in Poland after the Second World War went through quite a change. With Poland falling behind the Iron Curtain on the side of the Soviet Union, Poland had to become communist, which changed life on many fronts. The many coal mines, for example, which were all originally majority German owned, were now under Polish state control. A positive side of this was that the miners' workers' rights and work conditions improved significantly. The availability of a holiday destination also became a mandatory right for the workers. So many vacation camps popped up throughout Poland. Life was hard for the miners, but simple and well paid compared to many others. We arrived at the main dining and entertainment building. Through the window we entered a seemingly still fully stocked kitchen. Mixers and ovens, it was all complete. The only destruction noticeable was that caused by Mother Nature itself. Besides that, much was still left intact. In the main dining room we encountered heavy decay and canoes. With summer ending, the outdoor equipment was stored inside, awaiting next summer, which never arrived. Time has truly stood still here, which always creates truly amazing sceneries. Many dinners were held here, serving traditional Polish dishes to the many families enjoying their vacation. The stench of mold now overpowered the room. The small courtyard was probably the highlight. Through the partially broken skylight, water seeped in, eventually causing a complete tree to grow inside. Yet another showcase of just how powerful nature is when left alone by humans. This was probably yet another area to have breakfast or dinner. The old workplace of the miners, the large coal mine, is today long gone, with nothing really left behind. It makes this vacation park the last true reminder of the story of the coal mine. Further on we came across the main entrance, which was completely wet due to the leaking roof. Besides these, smaller rooms, probably meant for couples or staff, could be found. Still fully furnished, as they would have been before the Iron Curtain fell. These vacation parks are the result of a system that no longer exists. The downfall of Polish communism can actually be traced back to the mine workers. Solidarność was a political movement that started in the late 70s in Poland. The group demanded higher wages, less political repression and better living conditions. In the 1980s, these demands were made through large strikes, resulting in clashes with government forces. In 1989, the party gained a majority. Dissolving the communist regime in Poland. Although many workers gained a lot more freedoms, the result was also the closure of economically unfeasible mines. With them, these costly vacation parks were also shut down, largely ending an era and a way of life for many. We headed outside to see the last section of the park. When checking the holiday houses, we noticed that in most cases, the exterior wood was rotting away, while the interior was nearly in pristine condition. Some really great build quality, considering there's been no maintenance for over 20 years. At last we came across this tennis and basketball court, when nature was once again slowly reclaiming the space. While the park changed ownerships several times, no one managed to redevelop this site. The local government is interested in buying it, but whether this will come to fruition is still unknown. Until then, the old park, dating back to this last era, remains forgotten and frozen in time.